Aquarius, welcome to your January 2025 message. For those of you who are looking to meet your spirit guide or master the law of attraction, I put together a free meditation and a free mini course for you. So you can just click the link, enter your name and email, and I will email both of these to you for free. So, Aquarius, without further ado, wow, this is interesting. Well, you're having a fresh new start in life. Because the theme of what's going on for you this month is that you're like really ready to like feel on your path and in like a joyful, vibrant way, right? Like, look how lit up he is. It's not just I'm going through the motions and going through the things. It's like you're ready to a little bit more meaningfully contribute to other people's lives. So I'm not talking about like raising kids, right? Because they need the just teach them basic how to use their body and to be fed, right? So that's like a you kind of have to do it or the kid's gonna die. Whereas this is more like you're more ready to just like meaningfully, meaning you choose to help a person out. And the peacock is like, how do you do that in a way where it's not blind ambition, where it's not blind action, 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 because everyone's done that. When they were younger, they were, I can do that. And they went full throttle, all the action, only for like the relationship to end or to leave that workplace and then go, wait a second, was it worth going that hard? um, so it's just, you're balancing that however you meaningfully contribute, you also want to feel good and like that giving was good. So it's kind of like you're saying goodbye to the days of sacrificing for others. You've healed. So you probably had some like isolation time, hermit mode, pulled back from people and relationships for a while. But now it's that okay, no, I do want to meaningfully contribute, but I want to meaningfully contribute in a way that like feels good to me to give, not necessarily just what they need. And that's fair enough, guys. What's popping in my head right now is I recently had a friend ask, like, hey, can you babysit my animal? And I just was like, no, it's around my birthday week. I can't commit to that. It's closer. She's like, hey, so can you do it? And I was like, hey, look, like, I'm not a good option. I can water plants. I can take care of gardens. I'm not a good option when it comes to like babysitting animals. Like you can do that too. Like, hey, here's ways I can contribute. Here's I'd like to help you for your presentation. What do you need? You got to give me something else because I'm not good with animals. What's something else? Really, just give you a call that day? Okay, I wish there was something more I could do. Like, so the conversations can be that simple and easy. Um, and so the reason why you're kind of feeling called to start more meaningfully contribute to people's lives is because there's just a little bit of you don't want to like waste your energy. You don't want to you want to just have something meaningful like to go for because you're just kind of when you need that retreat time, that hermit mode, maybe you just didn't go out as much anymore. Most of the time it's because people need to recharge. They need to like rediscover their boundaries and they just need that like recharge so that they actually have something to give. Fill your cup first before you give to others. Um, and what can happen when you're at the tail end of that journey, it could be like, what am I doing with my life? I'm wasting my time. What am I doing? Just recognize that that's a sign that you're at the tail end of it, and next is going to start the next journey, which is I'm looking to meaningfully contribute in a way, universe, to people's lives and in a way where I feel good and I feel recharged. Because it's like something happened in your recent past that just kind of gave you a complete, I don't want to say a complete rejuvenation, I don't want to say a complete recharge, but like at the same time, I do kind of want to say that. You just got some sort of reawakening or reaffirming that you're worthy of love, that you're whole and complete, that it's okay to mess up. You've definitely thoroughly learned the lesson that other people aren't going to like not hold you accountable and other people are just going to like always forgive, right? So now it's like that, okay, so I messed up. I'm no longer going to require sacrifice out of other people. I'm no longer going to do antics or things that caught, like, I'm going to now just like think about how my actions will impact the other person, because you definitely, it looks like there was a lot of hurt between you and someone in the past that just kind of got repaired. Um, and so it's like a wholeness and completeness of I'm worthy of love, but you're also recognizing the fragility of life and the fragility of love, and that like love and relationships are actually really important. Like there's no sense in playing power games because they are fragile, and at the same time like what make life great, you know? So it looks like going in, I'm going to pull some clarifying cards. Going into the current moment right now, there's just a little bit like of in your head. Sometimes that's the anxiety card, but for you, I don't think it's the anxiety card. In your head about relationships, what you want out of it, what you get out of it. It's like the fun used to come from, look what I got them to do for me, or look how much they love me because look at what they did for me, look at what they sacrificed for me. But then you went through the lesson of, oh, wait a second, I can't keep asking them to do things that require sacrifice, 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 because that means they don't feel good and they're going to stop doing what makes me feel good. And now you're just switching over into the, I just want to like peacefully, contentfully be able to enjoy my time with them. Like, how softly can we lay our heads on each other's shoulders, and how much can we just enjoy living in the same space with each other? So you're just now looking for more of that like calm sense of well-being when you're around the person, and the you are special, like you two choosing to spend time with each other is what makes it special. So you're just switching to like a softer, kinder love and wanting more meaning in your life. Yeah, because going into the near future, you got the three of trees. Gosh, whatever happened in your past, whatever like little bit of reaffirming that like you are loved and relationships are worthy, it's definitely made you like willing to grow a little bit. There was a little bit of, I'd say, like stubbornness of, I don't want to change, I don't want to grow. Isn't love about you accepting the other person? Can't you just accept me? So it's just like a staunch like, no, if you loved me, you would be good enough on your own to be happy on your own, but you, if you loved me, you would do this. There's just like this like stubbornness of holding the other people to absolute perfection while expecting like grace for yourself, that like, but now you're okay, well, how can I communicate in a way where they want to talk to me more? How can I support them in a way where they want me more included and involved in their life? Yeah, because it just looks like there's an uptick in involvement in someone's life, and you're, I wonder how I could grow and adapt so that I could be of like more service to the person. And that's one thing, Aquarius, that it's, I think you're going to find as you go through this like journey of how do I love more and how do I contribute more, a lot of relationship is like how do I serve the other person? What do they need, and can I give that in a way that feels good? If I can't give that, can I at least give them emotional support as they do it? Can I provide a listening ear? Can I provide the ride? Can I provide the call afterwards to hear how it went? If you can't be the one helping them prepare their speech. Yeah, you're just looking for more meaningful ways to connect to people's lives, because you are looking to like just be really, really creative, and you just really want to enjoy the last couple of years of the next couple of years of your lives, like a lot. You're like ready to, I just want to enjoy, and you're like, because something about your energy is just like winding down. So you're like really having to be focused on choosing where you spend like your physical energy, because no matter what, you just want it to be a lasting, parting, like good impact on people. Oh my gosh, I might cry. This is so sweet, Aquarius. So it looks like your personal power this month. Wow, interesting. Your personal power this month is to like not engage with the inner demons, the inner unconstructive dialogue in your head. Um, yeah, it's to be willing to allow yourself to go through a rebirth so that you can just start thinking positive, good feelings about yourself. Because if you want, like, think about it. If you want to be of service to other people and positively contribute to them, if you just for the 2 hours before you've seen them said like I'm not worthy, I'm horrible, look at all these things I messed up on in my past, when they arrive, you're not in a good mood. But if you're willing to go through the transformation to go, I forgive myself, and forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to completely forgive. It's more about finding peace and acceptance that, like, okay, I did those things, I can't redo them. At the same time, I also can't let those be the reason for why I'm not enjoying now. I can no longer use those. I don't have to pay penance anymore. I don't have to hold myself in purgatory anymore. So it's really about, I get that some of the things I did was like wrong, bad, or just extremely hurtful to the other people. And I can't let those be the reasons to hold me back to grow, to be better. I can't let those be the reasons to not love myself now so that I can be better for relationships now. Because, like, now I want to be better in relationships. So if the person shows up at your house and you've been having nice thoughts about yourself, or at least neutral thoughts about yourself, you're going to be in a better mood and a better headspace to be able to actually hear them and support them. Because, you know, everyone's had that experience where you call someone but they're wrapped up in their head that they can't even really listen to you, versus when you call and, oh, I was just reading a book. It's okay. Tell me what's going on. I'm here for you. Right? There's just a difference. In terms of outside influences, all I can tell you is whoever it was that you recently made some peace with, they want you to just enjoy. Like, they want to like call home and hear, oh, I went to tea with this new person, or oh, I went swimming, or, you know, whatever it is you do. Like, they want you to enjoy. They want to see you just like having a gentle enjoyment of your life. And even those closer to you, like, you know, the people who are more integrated on your day-to-day life, they also want you to enjoy too. Sometimes it looks like they don't know how to help you enjoy. Like, they don't know what to do. They also see that you have found some like recent just peace in your life. So they don't want to like upset that, but they are really loving watching you go on this path of like, I want to call it self-love and self-acceptance. And that doesn't, like, forgiveness is literally stopping to use something as your reason as to why you can't enjoy something now. It's so if you have to forgive someone else, it doesn't mean I forgive you for slapping me or whatever horrible thing they did. It's I accept that that happened. I forgive them, meaning I release their energy, and I'm no longer using that as a reason as to why I can't enjoy a beautiful relationship now. Self forgiveness is, okay, I accept that I did those things. Now I'm in a different mental space, so I don't understand why I did those hurtful things. I forgive younger me. I'm grateful that I grew, learned, and expanded, and I have different relationships now that give me the new opportunity to be nicer, kinder, better in relationship too. And I'm no longer going to use that past reason to beat myself up, and so why I can't enjoy going forward. Because it does, you're not like looking for the deeper meaning of life, but it's almost as if part of your life's karma, meaning what you came down to live this lifetime, was to go full circle to understand that the human level experience is everything. It's not about being perfect and being that pristine, innocent, happy, outrageous joy being your whole life, like a Mother Teresa your whole life. A few rare people come down to live that, Mother Teresa, right? Um, but like coming down to have the human experience, it is the full range of emotions. And when you're born, you are born into the insecure vibration, which if you Google emotional guidance list, it's the lowest vibrational emotional state you can be in. But you are insecure. You can't feed yourself. If you were left outside with no one to care for you, you would die, right? Um, so life is about working ourselves up from that lowest vibe to be in the higher vibes. Everyone has a different starting point in life, and every generation has a different starting point, right? So it is part of the full circle of life to, gosh, I'm glad I'm not that angry, aggressive person anymore. Yeah, those were some tough years. And I am really sad about the destruction I caused in other people's lives. Like, I wish there was a way I could make their lives easier. I wish there was a way that I could apologize enough. and at the same time not beat yourself up for it anymore. Because like that is like the human experience, right? It's the full range of emotions, and every range of emotion that you're at, you have access to different actions. Someone who's angry wants to go out there and march and protest, and wants to take action to solve the injustice or the powerlessness that they feel. But once you move up from anger, like, yeah, I am angry that XYZ happened, but okay, you know what? I don't actually want to like kick a car. I want to figure out a plan for how I can get an education and make more money. That's someone who's higher up on the list with like maybe frustrated, like, gosh, I'm just frustrated that I can't be making more money. Do you see how someone who's angry, I can't make more money, you might want to lash out and take it out on someone, but someone who's frustrated is like, oh, I just feel so frustrated, I can't provide better for my family. Okay, what's something I can do? Like, they're gonna have a different access. And someone who's happy, like, oh, I'm just happy in life, yeah, I want more money, oh, maybe I could start this business. So every range of emotion that you're at, you just have access to different thoughts and different actions. And so it's okay that you like started here for a while, resided here, and now you want to go higher. Like, you're worthy of that, Aquarius. You're worthy of feeling good. You're worthy of feeling good and enjoying the next year or two of your life. Look, that's what you're just want to enjoy the next 1 or 2 years of my life. Um, okay, so it looks like this is your hopes or fears. You poor thing. Aquarius, like your hope slash fear card is like, did I cause too much destruction in my past that I can't enjoy going forward? And like, that's not true. I do think that that is a better state to be at than self purgatory and beating yourself up and like thinking negative thoughts about yourself every day. Because now it's just, did I cause too much destruction? So that's more like doubt and worry versus angry, you know? So how do you go from like doubt or worry to maybe I'm just pessimistic that I could be happy? Maybe I feel pessimistic about being happy because I haven't been there in a really long time. And not only have I not been there a really long time, I haven't sustained it. Like, I haven't sustained it for a long time. So I guess there's a little part of me that feels pessimistic about being able to hit it and achieve it. And you know what? I gotta admit, I just feel a little bored. If you Google emotional guidance list, I'm using one emotion up the scale. And that's how you get sustained happiness. You just move one up at a time. Maybe I'm just a little bored the way life's going right now. So I do want to change that is contentful and happy, because that's your outcome card. It's the Four of Birds. So it's like, I just want peace. So it looks like it, like that means you're not going to like rush to action to try to solve anything, because you've done that. Oh, I'm going to start taking this pill, or oh, I'm going to follow this diet, and then you feel good and then crash. So you're definitely wanting to move at a peaceful, restorative pace where whatever plan you put into action to feel happier is one that you feel optimistic about sustaining. Um, wow, that was an interesting read, Aquarius. Give me some comments below. I also go live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I call it High Vibe Mornings. I always start with a general message for the collectives. If you can't join live, you get a message daily, fresh. And I also then dive into free mini reads after that for those who are able to join live. So come hang out, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you for watching this video, and like, good luck on this happiness journey, Aquarius.